as a family, as a community, in a fight for our children. They're all our children.
And lobbyists who are really trying to educate us on what's best for California. And who better than you? Who better than you? Child care providers, businessmen and women, and parents.
The budget that the governor has proposed would be absolutely devastating and essentially wipe out the early learning system that we have in California. If you have the right experiences in the early years, birth through 5, there's a tremendous amount of research that shows that children, low income, are better prepared for school, do better in school, are much more likely to graduate from high school, go on to college, make more money. And what that means is that the investment that we make in those early years really pays off in the long run.
My first daughter, she was in Kidango, and now she's in first grade, and she's one of the best out of the class. Just how being in Kidango is such a difference. The teachers from Kidango are really helpful. They really care about the kids, about their future, about their education, and without them, I think it's going to be really difficult.
Economists throughout the United States, including Nobel laureates like James Heckman, argue very strongly, based on the data that they've collected, that investing in early learning for low-income children is the best investment that government can make. Where we are in terms of the budget is the exact opposite. We're looking at serious cuts. Already since 2008, through the Great Recession, we've seen early learning programs cut by 26%. That's close to $1 billion. We've seen 100,000 low-income children lose services. On top of that, the governor has proposed what he's calling a restructuring of our early learning programs, where he would move our state preschool program out of the Department of Education, and he'd give it to county welfare agencies. 50,000 low-income children would be pulled out of preschool for no savings whatsoever.
Family, we are a two-parent family. My wife and I both are unemployed, got laid off during this recession. And having Savannah here has helped us be able to go to our interviews and do things of that nature so we can get back into the economy and pay our taxes.
If I didn't have this program, I wouldn't have been able to work in the beginning because I would have to pay for so much daycare, and it wouldn't be anything like I would be paying for what I'm working. I'm working I was working an $8 an hour job, and having to pay for daycare is, I mean, just even if it's just 3 hours, that helps me to go to work, come and bring them on my break and then go back and then come right back after I'm off, and then spend the rest of the day with my kids.
The legislature understands that you care and you will never give up on our children. Is that right?
Thank everybody for coming, because we're fighting for our future.
So the governor's proposals around early learning really are a complete devastation to young children and to our most vulnerable young children. And that's why we have to stop it. That's why we can't allow this to happen. What's critical now is that everyone pick up the phone, call the governor's office, pick up the phone, call the Speaker of the Assembly, call the President Pro Tem of the Senate. Those are the people that are going to be making the big decisions on the state budget. What we need the legislature to do, what we need the governor to do, is to recognize that when you invest in early learning, you're investing in our youngest children. You're investing in the future of this state and its economy. Numerous studies that have followed children for multiple decades, seen them grow from babies to adults. And what we've seen is that the children who are in the programs that prepare them for school are the children that do well in school and break the poverty barrier and achieve the American dream. We've got to stop these cuts. So please make those calls.